Checking in with you again. I have this very interesting topic here that I'm just thinking about. Let me move my light a little bit. This very interesting topic I've been thinking about a little bit. Let me adjust the camera a little bit so I don't have to slouch. There you go. Very interesting topic I've been thinking. I think that's the last time I'm going to say very interesting topic. Just kidding. Just said it again. Anyway, something came to my mind, and I wanted to talk about when is the right time for action. Random. This is totally random. I like to try to keep things coherent and kind of follow a flow when I do talks about things like this, as you can tell by some of the stuff the channel's been doing. Especially when I solo vlog. But I kind of just had something that come to me as like when to take action, and I'm not usually the best one to judge this, but I'm trying to get better at this lately. And I have some advice that I want to say. Taking action in regards to your work, like what you're going to do for a living, is a little bit different than taking action in regards to where you're going to go to school, or taking action to where, deciding the person that you want to be with in a relationship. Is taking action of when your project's ready, when your art's ready to be released, when all of these different things, right? There's a lot of layers. There's a lot of different ways to think of, I'm going to take action for my health, I'm going to take action for this, I'm going to take action in this, in my finances, I'm going to take action for my heart, my spirit, my mind. There's all these different areas that you can take action in. And when is it time to take action? And I'd like to try to break these things down for you and think about it. When it's personal, you should take action immediately. So this is point one. And I'm talking very fast. I'm kind of hurried right now, and I need to pull it back so I remain coherent and in control of the situation. But this came to me, and I was like, wow, this is a cool thing to talk about. So again, when it comes to you personally, you should take action now with whatever you want to do. Your art project, start now. Your health, start now. Start right now. Right? As soon as you're done watching this, start with that. Plan for that. Plan for your physical fitness. Plan to learn a new skill. Plan to start reading that book. Do it today. Start planning it, or do it today. Start whatever steps it is that you need to take to do it right now. If there's something that you can immediately do right now, like exercise, and you have time, go do it. If it's something that you can immediately do right now, eat something healthy, or don't eat the bad thing. Go drink a glass of water. Practice from right now, from this point forward, for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, whatever it is. Try to clean up the way that you talk. Try to clean up the way that you think, removing negative and pointy things. Like I talked about cursing and brought up an example of how anytime a curse word is usually used, it's to degrade or to convey being enraged, right? And that's just not a healthy mode to be in all the time. And so in my eyes, it's not healthy to engage in that all the time, right? That's something you can do now. So then as far as something is like moving on your career, let's say, different things like that, you have to then be prepared in some circumstances, or like when to release your art project. You don't want to just start scribbling or noodling on the guitar, scribbling on paper, and just release it and say, hey, I got this thing done. No, you need to prepare a little bit. There needs to be some action that leads up to a release. But that action that leads up to the release is something you can start now. So then, that fits with your career. I want to be a computer programmer. Okay, well then you can't just go be a computer programmer now and jump that into action and start applying for those jobs right away. You need skills. So you work on building your skills, but you can start building your skills now. So when do you take action with fixing, your heart and your mind and your soul, meditating, praying, getting back into the Bible, or finding some other kind of text, ancient or new or your own, that inspire you, or whatever it is, something that inspires you to better yourself, right? That's ultimately what you're looking for when you're looking for something religious and everything like that to influence you, right? Religious or philosophical or whatever it is, right? You can do that kind of a thing for yourself now, right? So you see the trend here is that really you can take action for what you want to do now in some degree in this moment. You don't have to wait. You can do it, and you're going to start feeling a lot of joy. You're going to start feeling a lot of like self-pride in a good way, right? Pride isn't bad. Often we have this connotation that pride is not good and it comes with arrogance or ignorance or a combination usually. But really you want it to be healthy. You want it to say, hey, I'm proud that I started. I'm proud that I keep going, right? And you can start on any of it now, but to what degree, right? And I really keep saying that because I think it's important for both of us to hear. A lot of times when I'm talking about something to you or to someone else that I know, it's for me also, right? And so it's like with this thing with Kyle, we planned for a long time, over a year. We had the skills in us as artists and a musician and a sketch artist, and I needed to get the gear and I needed to learn how to use the gear, and there's all these things that started, and our plan of action was nearly 2 years ago now. But we didn't start releasing content until late 2020. A year and a half into the game of trying to figure out what to do. And now we're here and it feels right and it feels good. But, I had to acquire the camera. I had to get the microphone. I had to get the lights. I had to learn how to video edit. I had to learn all these things, but those things started in a moment. And that's how everything should start in a moment. You can start what you want to do with yourself and your goals today, right at this very minute, right after you get done watching this video. Even if you spend 15 minutes going after something, do it. 15 minutes practicing being better with your internal monologue and the way that you dialogue with people. Yes, you can still feel what you feel and think what you think, but maybe just fine tune it. Make it positive for once. Make it uplifting for once. You don't always have to feel like that, but you shouldn't always feel negative either, right? And you should take action. You shouldn't always be in a mode of unmotivation and lazy, and you won't feel complete, you won't feel whole, you won't feel good unless you start taking action now. And now is the perfect time to take action. You want to get politically involved, start taking action now. You want to get involved in a local church, start taking action now. You want to help the homeless, start now. You want to help the LGBTQ community, start now. You want to start with women's rights, start now. You want to start support with minority groups, start now. You want to homeschool your kids, or you want to figure out what it is, start now. You want to learn something new about health, start now. Do it today. Read something, spend time with that, and then remember to just keep doing it, and it will build on itself. That moment of starting now, you can restart that tomorrow. I'm going to start that now again, and then I'm going to start it now again, and then I'm going to start it now again, and then I'm going to start, and then keep going. And if you fall off of it, start it now again, and keep at it. Keep moving, keep your feet going, keep trying to produce and do these things and grow and at least try to obtain your goals. I'm probably not going to succeed. Kyle's probably not going to succeed. The chances are slim, but we're trying, right? And I can't begin to tell you how much stronger our friendship is getting and how much stronger my bond with myself is getting, and overcoming barriers and certain fears and certain things that we kind of have as hang-ups and different things like that, right? It's just starting now, right? But it started with starting now. So if you want to know what time it is, it's time to start now and start prioritizing these things and writing them down and digging in deep and getting it done. It can happen though, right? I told you your dreams probably won't come true. I mean, that's just a hard reality I think a lot of people need to absorb. But you know what? They're definitely not going to come true if you don't start now. So start now, right?